This must be Linga.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Ah! Look out! What is that thing?
Just stop for a second. Whoa! Ah!
Goodness, what was that?
What's a machine doing in a place like this?
Machine? What's that? What's wrong, Claude?
Man! Failed again! My dad's gonna laugh at me again. I just know it.
Hey, you there! Are you okay?
Are you injured?
Oh! I'm fine. I'm fine. This is like totally normal. I break more things before 8 a.m. than most people break all day.
I don't think that's exactly how it goes, but anyway, I'm glad you're all right.
Oh, by the way, do you know where my Robbie went?
Your Robbie?
Yeah, you know, the guy that ran by just now.
Oh, you mean that remote control toy?
It went somewhere that way, I believe.
Dang! I better catch him before he goes too far.
Hey, wait a sec!
Thanks for checking up on me. See ya, folks.
The girl's like a tornado.
And you would be?
Pardon me, sir. We've come here in search of a linguist.
You'd like to meet the professor? Do you have an appointment?
An appointment?
I'm sorry, people, but the professor is a very busy man. If you don't have an appointment, then I'm afraid he doesn't have the time to see you.
Could we make an appointment now then? We really need to talk to him.
Well, I don't have any openings available until about a month from now.
A month?
Yes, a month. I'll see you then.
Oh, brother. Next month?
He's got to be kidding us.
We can't wait that long, can we?
No. That's why we've got to figure out a way to get in contact with him.
Do you think the linguist would have any acquaintances elsewhere in town?
Like who, for example?
Well, like friends, or maybe people who work at the shops he visits.
We might as well hit up the town for some clues.
Sounds good to me. This must be the house where that quirky girl I heard about lives.
What's up, miss? You need something else?
Oh, well, I just couldn't help but notice some of the tools you're making.
Oh, really? Well, that's unusual. Normally, people either treat me like I'm messed up in the head or they just don't bother talking to me at all.
You're not like that at all. I think it's really impressive. Whenever someone isn't satisfied with things as they are and tries to make something new, that's really something to be admired.
Yeah. The problem is most people are afraid of exploring the unknown the way I do. Anything that's beyond their plane of knowledge, they try to pretend that it doesn't exist at all. Unless it physically comes up and kicks them in the rear, they don't even try to give it a moment's thought.
Oh, sort of like what happened to me when I saw Claude's Sword of Light, I suppose.
Anyway, the point being, you are pretty different from the rest, little lady. I was about to take a break and make some tea. You, interested in a cup or two? I'm not forcing you, of course.
Well, all right, I'd love to.
Come on in, then. As you've probably noticed, everyone in town treats us like a couple of kooks. Not that I've ever let that bother me, of course. But I have to admit I'm worried about how it's affecting my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah, Priestess. Like father, like daughter, you know? Just like me, she spends all the free time she gets building weird stuff. She doesn't really have any friends, so she's always tinkering away by herself. So, there's a bit of a favor I'd like to ask. Would you mind being friends with my daughter?
Me?
You're the only girl I've seen who hasn't made up her mind about Priestess before meeting her. Please. I think it'll really help her out.
This way, this way.
Thank you. Oh, Rena?
What are you doing here, Claude?
Oh, Dad, if you're gonna be bringing cute chicks to the house, at least give me some advance warning.
What are you talking about? You're the one bringing strange men in and out. You know, you could at least try to be a little more discreet about it.
Wow, so this thing caught your eye too, huh, Rena?
Yes, it did.
Well, you know what they say. Sooner or later, true genius always gets recognized for the genius it is.
Yeah, shame that usually doesn't happen until long after the creator's dead.
That was unnecessary, young lady.
So what was it that inspired you to make stuff like this?
Huh? Yeah, well, I know this will sound generic, but for me, it was purely just a flash of inspiration.
Oh, really?
I need to ask, though. I couldn't help but notice the clothes you're wearing. It's not something you can get just anywhere, is it?
Oh, you think? Oh, they sell clothes like these all over the place. Nothing special at all.
Claude?
Well, there are people still waiting for us, so we should be taking our leave.
You have to go? I'm sorry, I didn't have more here to offer.
Oh, not at all. The tea was lovely.
Listen, you know how my dad was talking about that flash of inspiration before? Well, that was a big fat lie.
A lie?
A while back, my dad picked up this weird hunk of iron that shone like the sun. It was really huge, too. He said something about it falling out of the sky.
Fell from the sky? Like the sorcery globe?
Yeah, probably. And,
What?
listen, Rena, you're probably totally jealous of me right now, right? You don't have to hide it. It's not like I mind having a rival or anything.
Wait, It's not...
I'm telling you, it's okay. I mean, you do have a thing for Claude, don't you?
Oh, of course not. Don't be silly.
Oh, so no problem then.
There is a problem. A big one.
And what would that be, hmm?
Well, I mean...
So why? What's the big deal?
I just... Oh, the sorcery globe! We've got the sorcery globe to think about. Listen, Priestess. We're about to set off on a journey to investigate the sorcery globe, okay? I'm sorry, but we don't have the time to preoccupy ourselves with you.
Oh, hold it there, you two. So you guys are gonna go check out the sorcery globe?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let me go with you. Come on, take me along, please.
We can't let you join us just because you want to.
Come on, why can't I go too? We're friends, aren't we?
Whoa, whoa, since when were we friends?
We've always been friends as far as I'm concerned. Are you trying to deny it?
That's not what we're saying, no.
What's the problem then? I mean, the sorcery globe fell out of the sky too, didn't it? If I can find it and take it back home, I bet I can use it to make even better stuff than ever before. Besides, you're the only folks I know who'll treat me like a normal girl.
Priestess.
Really, Rena?
Fine, might as well, I guess.
Woohoo! I got a few things I need to take care of, okay? I'll join you guys when you're ready to leave town. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Hey guys, here I am! Sorry I'm late, but I just had no idea what to bring. It's my first real adventure and all.
Are you ready now?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
Did you say goodbye to your father?
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing though.
Are you sure about this, Rena? I hope you don't regret it later.
Oh yeah, I still need to introduce myself. My name is Priestess. I'm gonna be joining you guys starting today. So, nice to meet you all. We ready to go then?
Hello, hello. You running a fever?
No, that's not the problem. We're here for... do you know the linguist who lives next to the campus store?
Oh, you mean Keith?
It's very important that we talk to that man. Do you know how we can meet him without an appointment?
Well, he's been swamped with requests to decipher old books and scrolls lately, that much I know. Unless it's something really, really important, I doubt there's any way to jump the line.
We need him to read an ancient text we found inside Cross Cave. Would that work?
From Cross Cave? Well, that's a whole different story then.
We can't wait a month for this. If you happen to know Keith at all, would you be able to arrange something?
You're telling me you found this scroll inside Cross Cave. You know that's hard to believe based on what I know about the cave, right?
We have the evidence right here, if that's what you're asking.
Evidence schmevidence. You could fabricate something like that easy. Not that I'm saying you're lying, mind you.
Just tell us how we can convince you.
If you're strong enough to traverse Cross Cave, then going through Linga's sacred grounds shouldn't be a problem for you.
Linga's sacred grounds?
Yep, a place revered by pharmacists for its bounty of medicinal plants. Located right next to town, you know? It still hasn't fully been explored, though. There are still all kinds of undiscovered herbs inside, no doubt.
So you want us to go in there?
Oh, this is no field trip. It may be a sacred ground, but deep inside exists a place known as the door to another world. It's a dangerous place, and it's lousy with monsters. If you aren't ready for it, you could pay with your life.
But you'll believe our story if we go and fetch some herbs for you?
Maybe. If the Cross Cave didn't kill you, then finding me an undiscovered herb would probably convince me.
An undiscovered herb? Are you serious?
Oh, that shouldn't make you break a sweat, Mr. I went to Cross Cave. Come on, off you go then.
Look out below!
What? Ah!
Ow!
Ah, you're heavy.
What is your problem? Can't you watch where you're going?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna make a perfect, graceful landing, too, until you screwed it all up.
But why were you falling from the sky in the first place?
What better way to have a first encounter? How romantic, huh? A beautiful young girl falls from the sky. A dashing young man picks her up in his arms. And here I've wound up crashing into a girl instead. Oh, my best laid plans.
I'm sorry. but I can certainly empathize with you. I love dreaming about fateful encounters like that. I used to dream about meeting the hero of light. They say he's a brave man who came from another world.
Oh, you do know! You know exactly what I mean. A fateful encounter. Oh, it sounds so beautiful, doesn't it?
It sure does. Of course, the hero of light that showed up wasn't exactly like the one I imagined.
What? You actually ran into this hero of light guy?
Yes, I did. I was under attack by monsters, and he happened to be there and dispatched them with his sword of light. But he wasn't really the hero of light. I just thought he was, that's all.
Wait a minute. You don't have feelings for him, do you?
No. I mean, it's not like I feel that way for Claude or anything.
Oh, so his name's Claude.
Hey, wait! I told you it's nothing like that.
So, what's your name?
Rena Lanford.
I'm Welch Vineyard. Okay, it's settled then. I'm coming with you.
Huh?
You seem like you'd be kind of fun to tail for a bit. Besides, this is my first time here, so I'm all lonely and vulnerable and stuff. It sounds like that Claude guy's a lot of trouble for you. He doesn't understand a girl's feelings at all. Somebody needs to teach him, and I think I'll go give him a lesson he'll never forget.
Well, yeah, he's dense, and maybe he's a little childish, but we aren't what you think, okay?
Oh, there you go again.
Besides, we're in the middle of a journey to get to the bottom of the sorcery globe.
Okay, so I'll just go with you then.
You can't come along with us. It's a seriously dangerous journey we're on right now. I can't get you involved.
I may not look it, but I'm a creator, you know. I can take care of myself in a fight.
Creator?
To put it another way, I'm a girl who can do pretty much anything.
But
besides, I told you I want to help you, Rena. I can even give you advice if you're having relationship problems, you know?
that's making me all the more anxious.
Well, what's your reply?
Miss Vineyard, please, I need all the advice I can get.
You got it. And please, just call me Welch.
Oh, sure.
Now then, show me this Claude you're talking about.
Hey! Wait a minute, Welch! Listen, there's someone I'd like to introduce to all of you.
Welch Vineyard. Nice to meet you.
My name's Claude C. Kinney. Good to meet you.
Whoa! Look at you.
Whoa! Hey, Welch, wait a minute!
No, not the most exciting of men, is he? Oh well. I'm going to be traveling with the rest of you from now on, so if you need anything, just let me know. Now come on, let's whip this crew into shape.
I hope we can work with her.
I got a bad feeling about this.
What the heck is this piece of junk? Can this thing really cut? The shield couldn't even hold up against a light breeze either. If this is the sort of stuff you're selling, you're either blind as a bat or you're purposely trying to rip off your customers.
Look, lady, don't be silly here. This shop's produced a long line of armory contest champions, you know?
With this junk?
Look at this! A beautiful showpiece, a highly capable weapon, and at such a reasonable price.
Oh, is that supposed to be a decoration? I thought some dirt got on it or something.
Then how about this? It's a little bit more costly, but it's razor sharp and superbly balanced. Even a weak little girl like you could wield it with ease.
That sword's rusted around the hilt. It'll snap after 2 or 3 strikes.
Look, you're just here to heckle me and get in the way of my business, aren't you?
What a rude thing to say. I'm just hoping you'd stop selling this garbage if you still consider yourself to be an honest merchant.
Are you insinuating that I'm dishonest? Huh, I'd like to see what you could make, lady.
Supporting honest merchants is my duty, you know.
Wait, are you from the Merchants Guild?
Well, you could say I'm a representative.
I'll be damned. I had no idea you were so, high up. I'm going to turn over a new leaf from now on, okay? I'd appreciate it if you could keep today's little encounter a secret.
Ooh, I like a guy who knows how things work around here.
No, not at all. I don't know a thing compared to you. No doubt about that.
Wow, you've sure got guts, Welch.
You all right?
I can't drink anymore.
That man's pretty drunk. I can smell the alcohol all the way over here.
I'd say I've won this round. Can I get an answer to my question now? You do remember that you promised to tell me whatever I wanted if I beat you in a drinking contest.
What? What do you want?
Does the name Ernest ring a bell? He's a man with 3 eyes, just like me.
Nope. I never seen or heard of him.
He fell asleep.
So nothing again? Well, not that I was expecting very much. I might as well try asking you guys next. Have any of you seen a man with 3 eyes?
I think so, yes.
Oh. Well, I knew that finding him wouldn't be easy from the start. Wait, you saw him?
I don't know if he's Ernest or not, but yes.
When? Where did you see him?
A little while ago, near Cross Castle.
So he's at Cross. Ah, that's right. I should at least introduce myself. My name is Opera. Opera Vectra.
My name's Rena. Rena Lanford.
Well, thank you, Rena. But I need to get a move on to Cross. If we ever meet again, I'd love to talk some more.
Hey, it's you, Rena!
Who are these people, Rena?
This man forged the sword Diaz used in the tournament.
Diaz's sword?
You there! You fought in the tournament, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Actually, Claude was the one with Diaz in the final match.
Of course, of course! I watched the whole thing. That was a very close fight. It could have gone either way in the end.
Oh, I wasn't anywhere near that.
Diaz had nothing but good things to say about your sword fighting, you know. Said he's looking forward to seeing you mature.
He said that?
In fact, he told me to give you something if I happen to run into you afterwards.
You're giving this to me?
That's another one of the swords I've made. He said it'd be a good fit for your size.
Diaz said that?
That guy's pretty shy, isn't he? It'd be a lot easier if he just told you all of this himself.
So, does this mean he sees me as some kind of rival then?
We've come here today, Your Majesty, to consult with you regarding some important matters.
Oh, and what would that be?
Has a woman with 3 eyes visited you in the past?
A woman with 3 eyes, indeed. I just concluded an audience with her, in fact. She came to ask me about a meeting I had with a 3-eyed man several days prior.
A man?
Quite so. He had come seeking permission to enter the Mountain Palace.
The Mountain Palace?
Yes, it's the name we give to the cave by Lake Cole. It's been tended to by generations of castle stewards. You can find it north of the city.
Opera can't be too far behind then.
Indeed, I imagine she went to the Mountain Palace herself. Right after she heard my story, she asked for permission to enter.
Would you be able to give us permission to enter as well?
Oh, certainly. I must warn you, however, that you'll need to be careful. Monsters have taken up residence in the caves as of late.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
Not at all. I will inform the guard about you post-haste.
A gift for the road.
Thank you, Your Majesty. What are you doing, Claude?
Hey, Rena. I was just, looking at the sky.
Oh?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Rena. What do you think lies beyond the sky?
Beyond the sky? It'd be nice if there were other worlds out there.
Other worlds?
I know it must sound weird, but sometimes I think there just have to be other worlds out there, beyond the sky.
That's a very interesting thought. What makes you think that?
Well, I mean, if you cross the ocean, you run into all kinds of different lands, don't you? I just figured it wouldn't be unusual if it worked the same way for the sky, if there were other worlds to discover up there. Am I being weird?
No, I think that's a wonderful way to put it.
Really?
Really? I bet there's some truth to that idea, too.
This must be the sort of herb Bowman wants us to find. Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
We got enemies!
We can win this! Oh. Anyone
I'm
hurt?
glad everyone's safe.
Victory is mine!
Very nice.
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
You ready for this?
The enemy, is it?
Anyone hurt?
Good.
Oh, lucky!
There's no way around
Here
it.
they come! I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Excellent!
Oh, yeah!
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva. We can win this!
Victory
I'm
is
glad everyone's
mine!
safe.
Oh, lucky!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Nice!
I'm quite happy with this.
Oh, lucky!
Anyone hurt?
You all right? Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva. Anyone hurt? The power!
Perfect! Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
You sure about that? I think I've seen these in the item shops in Arlia and Salva.
Now we'll get to see Keith in person.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. I think we're good.
All right, let's go show this to Bowman.
Brought something back, have you? Let's have a look.
Here you go. What do you think?
Whoa! What have you found?
Is it something useful?
I haven't seen anything like this except in dusty old textbooks. Where did you find this stuff?
Looks like we found a winner.
Guys, this isn't a winner. It's a major scientific breakthrough.
Is it major enough to get us a visit with the linguist?
You've discovered a completely new family of medical herbs and that's all you care about? You people are special, you know that? I gotta get you in touch with Keith right away. Here, let's go. I'm taking you to Keith's house.
Keith must be a busy man. We got pushed out of the house the last time we visited.
Hold on a second. Keith! Hey, Keith! Keith! You there? Keith! Keith! Great. He's not here.
What's all this racket?
Sorry about that. It's me.
Oh, Dr. Jean.
Yeah, just call me Bowman. Is Keith in?
Oh, yes. Just a moment. Please, come in.
Excuse me, sir.
Heavens, did you bring the whole town with you, Bowman?
Hello, Keith. What happened to the friendly neighborhood linguist I used to know, huh?
What do you mean?
These people have been trying to talk with you, but they keep getting booted out.
Well, I've been busy deciphering these books for the kingdom. They're looking for information on the sorcery globe, but this stuff's mostly useless. That's why I'm having my assistant chase the distractions away for the time being.
So you think we're distractions?
He didn't mean anything by it, guys. Just tell him what you want.
Well, we'd like you to translate an ancient text we found deep in the heart of Cross Cave.
From the Cross Cave? Seriously?
Yes. Finding it was difficult enough, but it's just too old for us to make any sense of.
Well, sounds a bit more interesting than this government busywork at least. Let's have a look at it.
Here it is.
My goodness, we have a potentially monumental discovery.
Really?
This resembles an ancient rabbinic hand I'm familiar with, but the script runs quite a bit differently.
Do you think you can decipher it?
Well, it's going to take me some time. Do you mind if I borrow this for a while? I'd like to have some time to concentrate on it.
Certainly. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. This is quite a surprise to find on my desk, I must say. I suppose I ought to thank you too, Bowman.
You actually thanked me. We're probably gonna see pigs fly before long. Right, that'll work. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Keith was just about beside himself.
We really appreciate your help. Thanks again.
Oh, it's fine. What about you guys, though? You're heading off for the L continent, right?
We sure are.
Investigating the sorcery globe could get pretty hairy. You're aware of that, right?
We'll be all right. I've got Claude with me.
I gotta admit, I'm a little worried about you.
Huh?
If you made me pick one or the other, I've got a lot more confidence in you right now, Rena. Claude has fallen hard for you. I'm worried he'll let his emotions get the best of him.
What? Claude?
What? You're telling me you've never even noticed? Man, this sure ain't boding well for you guys, is it? Listen up, folks. I don't want you risking your necks on this journey, okay? Let's make sure we all get home in one piece.
Absolutely. We're dealing with people's lives here.
Of course, I doubt I have much to worry about with this group you've got here. Rena, I want you to keep a close eye on Claude. I have a feeling he's gonna try something crazy sooner or later.
Sure.
What? Why me?
Forget about it. You wouldn't notice the warning signs anyway.
Wait, what?
Well, I'd say it's time we head for L.
We'll need to ask the King of Liqueur to send out a ship for us. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to stock up on supplies.
Sounds good.
Getting back home in one piece is the best souvenir we can give to our families. So safety first, folks.
No disagreement here. We'll be back.
You people are evacuating to Liqueur, right?
Evacuating?
Sheesh, didn't you hear the news? Monsters destroyed the L Kingdom. Their hordes are marching for Liqueur as we speak.
What?
I'm sure we'll slaughter them once they reach the front line base. Until then, the area north of Liqueur is going to be a battlefield. That's why we're evacuating everyone into the castle.
Really? Then let us fight them too.
You have any idea what you're saying? You'll just drag us down. We need you inside Liqueur Castle. Now go on!
Could I ask who's representing this group?
Oh, that'd be me, Rena Lanford.
And where were you born, Miss Lanford?
Arlia, the village of Arlia in Cross.
Arlia? You were born pretty far from here, weren't you?
I suppose so, yes.
All right then. Please, enter the castle.
Huh? I hear someone talking.
So it's almost complete.
We're very close, sire. The only obstacle left before this can be used is to find a material strong enough to withstand the energy this device generates.
So what is the point of building this if we can't put it into use?
I told you already, I can get what I need at the Hoffman Ruins.
Are you sure about that, Leon?
Of course, Your Majesty. Just give me 2 days and I can get what we need.
If it's as simple as that, then...
Who's there? What are you doing here?
It's not what you think. We're just passing through.
Who's gonna believe that?
I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, aren't you the boy who took second place in the armory contest?
Huh?
Don't you remember seeing him at the tournament, Leon?
I don't remember it. I couldn't be bothered to watch.
Oh, but I bet Your Majesty would, right?
Yes, the boy who almost took the championship from Diaz's grasp. I remember it well.
You remember me, sire?
Indeed. What brings you here?
Oh, I was just taking a walk around the castle.
That's a lie, sire. He must be a spy, coming to steal the secrets behind the Liqueur Hope.
The Liqueur Hope?
Don't play dumb with me, you spy. It's the latest concept weapon we're developing powered by symbology. It packs enough punch to wipe a small island right off the map.
You're making that?
You really have no idea what I'm talking about?
Your Majesty, we are looking for a ship to take us to the L continent. We are under decree from the King of Cross to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe.
Goodness, is that why you're here?
Could you please give us permission to leave town? I promise you, we aren't evacuees.
I suppose it's all right, but...
No, sire. They've come into contact with classified information about the Liqueur Hope. They must be put in the dungeons immediately.
Yeah, but who's the one who blurted it out?
Anyway, people, I can't afford to waste any more time with you. I have to go to the Hoffman Ruins now.
The Hoffman Ruins?
I'm just one step away from completing the Liqueur Hope. The last bit of raw material I need is found in the Hoffman Ruins.
But we need all the soldiers we have over at the front line base. We don't have any reserves to send into the Hoffman Ruins with you right now.
In that case, we could accompany you to the Hoffman Ruins if you like. Would you grant us passage to L in exchange, Your Majesty?
Do you understand what you are getting yourselves into? The Hoffman Ruins are a very dangerous place.
Forget it! I'm not going with you guys. What could you possibly do that I can't do myself?
I'm sure we wouldn't drag you down too much. Besides, it's safer than traveling there alone, isn't it?
If they insist upon it, then so be it. Either way, I'm going.
Wonderful. In that case, there's no time to waste. You'll travel by sea to the Hoffman Ruins. I'll arrange for a ship in the port of Hilton for you.
The port of Hilton, then. I'll be leaving now.
Well then, let's make the most of our time together.
I'm still worried about you, though. Here, let me give this to you. It's me, Leon. I need to go into the Hoffman ruins. These people are with me, so let them through too.
Yes, Dr. Guest, of course. Good luck on your expedition, sir.
I won't need it.
Dr. Guest!
I'm going to the Hoffman ruins. These people are with me.
Yes, sir.
I'll be back pretty soon. It won't take much time at all to get what I need.
Yes, Dr. Guest. Good luck on your expedition, sir.
Ah, Dr. Guest.
Everything ready?
Yes, sir. Everything's in place.
Ready when you are. Well, are we ready for the ruins?